Good morning, Virginia. This is Virginia This Morning.
Welcome back to the show. Today is a day of love. Thanks to life's everyday hustle and bustle, though, our relationships can begin to lack intimacy or the emotional connection that your relationship started with. Author and relationship coach Shela Dean joins us with intimacy tips to help put the fire back in your relationship. Good morning and welcome back, Shela. It's nice to see you.
It's nice to be back again.
Now, you put this book out in 2008, right?
2009.
2009, so it's relatively hot off the press. But you've been sharing a lot of great advice since, and right now we're kind of looking, where's the magic? Where's the magic gone?
Oh boy, you know, one of the myths about being in a relationship is that we actually know how to do it. And really, so many of us are just clueless in how to be in an intimate relationship. And we think that when we're falling in love, and that fabulous euphoric feeling of falling in love is the real deal and it's supposed to last forever. Well, that magic ends because actually it's hormone induced. It's our brain produces a cocktail of hormones that give us that euphoric feeling, and when it wears off, we think the magic is gone. So really what we have to do is create our own magic for the long haul.
It's kind of you have to employ discovering a new magic, really, after you've gotten relaxed and comfortable in your relationship.
Yes, and in some ways we have to redefine magic, because the magic that we feel when we're falling in love isn't the real deal. It eventually, the relationship, every relationship, no matter how much in love you are, transitions from that naive, unrealistic falling in love to the realistic long-haul being in love. So it's really, Mother Nature gets us together, but it's our job to get together and it's our job to create our long-lasting magic.
But it looks so easy on the movies and on TV.
It is easy in the movies and on TV. It's real life that throws us the curveballs.
You suggest that there are two different kinds of intimacy.
Yes, we can have, well, there are actually many kinds of intimacy, but in the big chunk, we can have sexual intimacy and we also have emotional intimacy. And you know, you can have one without the other. You can have sexual intimacy without emotional intimacy. That's why there are one-night stands. You can also have emotional intimacy like you have with a friendship. The beauty of being in a committed relationship such as a marriage or marriage equivalent is that you can have both. And one feeds off the other and helps the intimacy become really a tight bond if you do it right and if you pay attention.
So we've identified the sexual intimacy and the emotional intimacy, and if you want to find ways to beef up the emotional intimacy with your partner, do you have ways to suggest?
Well, I think that what couples need to do is be more like they were when they were dating. Because, you know, dating is to marriage what foreplay is to sex. It's the seduction phase of a relationship. Unfortunately, we tend to think subconsciously that once we've sealed the deal with the ring, we don't need to seduce our partner anymore. We've done it. But as statistics show, divorce statistics show, marriage is a choice we make every day. So if you want your partner to choose to be married to you every day, we have to continue with what we did when we were dating, and most of that is what I call emotional foreplay. It's where you're really doing the things that seduce your partner into loving you and wanting to be with you.
And this doesn't have to be a saucy seduction by any means. This can be as simple as leaving a note in the morning, or with all our technology these days, a text unexpectedly, right?
Completely. It's those little things that really make a relationship. I mean, it's great to fire up the hot tub and get out the candles and the wine, but we're not going to do that every day. Real emotional intimacy comes from paying attention to the little details. If you get up every morning and say, what can I do today to make my sweetheart's day a little nicer, a little better, a little easier, and then do it, that's really what builds emotional intimacy over the long haul.
Yeah, and you definitely, this is a situation where you reap what you sow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The more you give, the more you get.
That's a good lesson to live by. And you're going to be available today for people to come out and see you, aren't you?
Yeah, I'll be speaking at the Short Pump Rotary Club. I think the meeting starts at 11:30. Maybe noon. I'm not quite, at 11:30 I'm supposed to be there. The meeting may start at noon at Shula's at the Hilton down on, I think it's 12050 Broad.
I put you right on the spot to remember all that. Yeah. But Shela, great opportunity for folks to come and talk with you more, and thanks for sharing your insight with us today.
Thanks. It's great to be here.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And to you.
Cheryl, we're going to send it right over your way.